The Tao of Letting Go. Bite-sized life lessons from the Tao Te Ching on surrender, balance, and flow. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Lao Tzu. We live in a world obsessed with control. Control your schedule. Control your body. Control your outcomes. But 2,500 years ago, a quiet voice whispered something different. The Tao Te Ching, attributed to the sage Lao Tzu, speaks of letting go, of surrendering to the natural flow of life, not in weakness, but in deep wisdom. Let's walk through a few life lessons, like little lanterns, to help us surrender, rebalance, and move with life's current rather than against it. 1. Let go of forcing, flow instead. The soft overcomes the hard. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 36. In the Tao, water is the great teacher. Water never forces, yet it carves through rock. It doesn't strive, but it shapes the world. When you push too hard, at work, in relationships, within yourself, there's friction. Exhaustion. Resistance. The Tao reminds us that softness is power. The more you force, the more you suffer. The more you allow, the more you align. Can you trust the process instead of pushing the plan? Can you flow like water? 2. Balance over burnout. He who knows when to stop does not find himself in trouble. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 44. In modern life, productivity is worshipped. But the Tao is a song of balance, yin and yang, rest and action, sound and silence. Burnout comes when we overvalue doing and undervalue being. We become brittle. The Tao teaches that a tree too rigid will snap in the storm, but a tree that bends survives. Ask yourself daily, is this effort or is this strain? Honor the pauses as much as the progress. 3. Detach from outcomes. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 9. We tie our peace to results. If I get the job, if they say yes, if it all goes to plan, then I can relax. But that's conditional peace. The Tao invites you to act with presence, not pressure. Do the work, plant the seed, and step back. Don't yank at the sprouts to make them grow. You don't have to control the outcome to have peace in the process. 4. Surrender isn't giving up, it's waking up. A journey of 1,000 miles begins beneath your feet. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 64. Surrender doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop clinging. It's not resignation, it's realignment. Letting go doesn't mean apathy. It means trusting a deeper wisdom, one that sees beyond your current struggle. Sometimes, surrender is the most courageous act of all. Not because you're weak, but because you're wise enough to know when you're trying to swim upstream in a river meant to carry you. 5. Stillness is strength. The master doesn't seek fulfillment. Not seeking, not expecting, she is present and can welcome all things. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 15. Stillness isn't an activity. It's presence. When we're constantly chasing the next thing, we miss the now. But when we get still, even for a few breaths, we connect to something ancient and quiet inside us. The Tao teaches that true strength isn't loud or flashy. It's rooted. It listens more than it speaks. It observes before it acts. Try this, sit for 1 minute today and just breathe. Let stillness find you. 6. Nature is your teacher. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Lao Tzu. Look at the seasons. Trees don't panic in winter. They rest. They know spring is coming. You're part of that same nature. Trust your cycles. Some days will be blooming. Some will be bare branches. Don't judge the phase, trust the pattern. Let yourself exhale, knowing growth doesn't have to be constant to be real. 7. The power of emptiness. We shape clay into a pot, but it is the emptiness inside that holds whatever we want. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 11. We chase fullness, busy schedules, packed closets, minds cluttered with thoughts. But the Tao praises the empty spaces. It's the pause in music that gives it rhythm. The space between words that makes meaning. The silence between breaths that calms the heart. Make room. In your day. In your mind. In your home. Emptiness isn't lack, it's potential. 8. Non-resistance is wisdom. The world is won by those who let it go. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 48. Sometimes, the wisest thing you can do is nothing. Non-resistance doesn't mean you agree with what's happening. It means you stop fighting what is. You stop arguing with reality. From that non-resistant space, real change becomes possible. Not forced. Not frantic. But aligned. A tree doesn't curse the wind, it bends with it. Where in your life can you stop resisting and start responding? 9. Your ego isn't in charge. He who defines himself can't know who he really is. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 24. The Tao is deeply humble. It doesn't boast or compare. It reminds us, you don't have to prove anything. Your worth isn't in your titles, your appearance, your possessions. Who you are is deeper than any identity you cling to. Let go of trying to be someone, and just be. 10. Trust the unseen path. The Tao is like a well, used but never used up. It is like the eternal void, filled with infinite possibilities. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 4. Not everything can be planned. Not everything needs to be understood. There's beauty in not knowing. Freedom in not having it all figured out. The Tao is the way of mystery, of allowing what you can't see to still be sacred. Can you move forward without a map? Can you walk in faith, not fear? 11. Let go. Again and again. Letting go isn't a one-time event. It's a practice. A breath-by-breath release. 1,000 quiet choices to loosen your grip and open your hands. You'll forget. You'll cling. You'll worry. That's okay. But then, remember. And return. The Tao isn't a destination. It's the river itself. And all it asks is that you trust the current, and let go. Final whisper. You don't need to become someone else to live more peacefully. You don't need to fix everything. You don't need to hold on so tightly. The Tao is already in you, quiet, soft, steady. Just listen. Then let go.